I'm doing a book review on Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. And in this book, the main character's name is Celaena, and she's been in prison for a year because she is an assassin. And she is from. Okay, I stopped right there because that's like where my problems with the book came in. Okay, I liked the book. It was good, but there were some flaws. Mainly with where you have a backstory for a character. No, okay. Let me start over. Okay. In this book, a lot of who the main character was, Celaena, is rooted in her backstory, which we didn't get a lot of. And I felt like this almost felt like a second book versus the first book. But this is the first book, which was weird because I felt like I didn't never really get to know her. So it was kind of hard for me to like understand some of her motivations and stuff. We just caught like glimpses of who she was through her showing and sharing stuff with her two main guys that she was her love interests were. One was the crown prince and one was the captain of the guard. Sorry, and even the love story was like when you start reading the book, the first person you meet is the captain of the guard. So they have like this thing going on in the very beginning. So you're kind of rooting for them, you know. But then during the book, she's with the crown prince, and they have this thing where she's like, "Oh, I want to kiss him," and all this kind of stuff. And it's like, I mean, it's all right, but like you don't really care because you want her to get with captain of the guard more. But even then, it's like the lesser of two evils because they're not really that great either of them. Like I don't know, whatever. But the part that, I mean, it was good, but I just wanted more because the pretty much throughout the whole book, she's tasked with becoming the king's assassin, like the king's flunky, I guess, if she wins her freedom through a tournament where they got all these other like guys who are good in their trade, killing and fighting and all this kind of stuff. So that part was interesting, and her coming from prison and training and getting prepared to fight and win her freedom and everything, like that was entertaining. But it was like all the stuff that was thrown in that wasn't fully developed for you to care. Like it was like, okay, you have this kingdom, but then the king is supposed to be bad, but you don't really get a sense that he's a hot mess until like towards the end of the book. So I don't know. This is like a really bad review. Not for the book, but just in general, because I'm all over the place. But I felt like this book was kind of all over the place, even though I liked it, and I'm going to read the second one. But I don't know. It kind of felt like someone told like stuff was taken out of it, and it left gaps that maybe you, as the author, maybe like knew about, but as a reader, you're like, what? Like the magical there was magic in it, which was weird. Like it was like, okay, like there's another world, like it was a lot going on. But I mean, in general, if you I think the world she built should have been fleshed out a little bit more in the book. Maybe it's fleshed out in the author's head, but not in the book so much. The love interests, er, they were okay. They were okay. Anyway, I give the book 3.5 out of 5 stars. I will read the second one. I will say, I will suggest this because it wasn't that bad. All right.